Hi, so some of you guys might know me as Tired with Attitude from TikTok. My name is Cori and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of some products that I got in the mail that I was actually really excited to get. They just got here today and I've already gone through them to make sure that all the products actually came in. So I actually have the boxes right here. It is from e.l.f. And I actually have this box here and this box here. So without further ado, let's get to it. We are going to start with the little box. So first, what I'm going to take out is I got, I never used these before of any kind, but I'm going to try, is fake lashes. There we go. These two here are Mink lashes. So I got, there we go, this one right here. So that first one is actually Faux Mink Troublemaker. And the second one I showed you guys is actually Faux Mink Social Butterfly. So I have these three right here. And these are from the Luxe Lash Kit line. So this one here is winged and polished. This one here is winged and bold. And the last one is multi-dimensional lashes for full volume and length. So I think these ones are pretty thick, but I don't know. We're gonna see where this goes. I have this palette. It is the Rosegold Nude palette. I don't think this one's new by any means, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I haven't even opened it yet. I tried to, but I failed. This one here, like, it looks like you can do a day on the run kind of looks, or like it definitely has colors in here that you could do like a glam look without any issues. So this one here is probably going to be one that I'm going to use a lot. That's the only eyeshadow palette that came in this box. I'm very excited to use that one. I also got accidentally two of these. I hope it's my shade because, like I said, I accidentally got two. So the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. Thank you for making that a tongue twister. So it's an oil-free satin finish and I have it in the color Shell. There we go. So I got two of those. So I really hope they work. I'm gonna use them regardless, whether they're my tone or not. But it just makes life a whole lot easier if it is. Like, I've heard a lot of good things. Like, I heard it blends out amazing. So I'm actually really excited for these. Of course, the infamous 16-hour camo concealer. I have this in Fair Warm. I also got this, which I've actually kind of heard some mixed reviews about this, but we'll see where it goes. Crease proof, fade proof, up to 24 hours, all day stay eyeshadow primer. I hope it's good. I hope it does its job. We'll try it and see how it goes. Because, like I said, mixed reviews. We'll see how it plays with my skin. Because everybody's skin is different. So you can watch 100 different makeup reviews and there are going to be 100 different answers. Like, some people are absolutely going to love the product. Others are going to absolutely hate it. And at the end of the day, like, people will say like, oh, this product is absolute crap. But you also got to remember there's so many different kind of skin types and skin tones and all this kind of stuff that you're not really ever going to know how the product is going to work until you actually try it for yourself. So that being said, moving on. I also got the Lock On and Liner Brow Cream in light brown because I don't want to go like full bougie. Like, I know my brows are dark, but I don't want to go straight up like, I don't want it to be from like 50 feet away. All you see is hair and brows walking towards you with a kick-ass lip. Like, I don't want that. So I got light brown, which I actually think is going to be a little bit too light, but that's okay. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. Either way, we'll see. I also got two correcting pens here. I've actually heard incredible things about the e.l.f. color correctors because I have dark circles most days. I got the dark circle correcting pen, and because, like, as you can see, like, I have like quite a bit of red here. A lot of the times my forehead will get red. Sometimes I have breakouts and stuff, so I also got the red correcting green pen, so it's okay. I hope it turns out. I'm almost at the end of this box, so progress. I also got this Precision Liquid Eyeliner in black because I only ever really do black eyeliner looks. I haven't extended to like glitter or like colorful eye looks. I'm from a really small town, so like if I were to walk outside in like a full glam look, they'd probably think that I was attempting to do drag makeup just because it's not something we usually see in our area, but I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do and go from there. These are not the only ones that I got, by the way. I have quite a few other ones in the other box. This is just the ones that were packed in this box. This box kind of had like a couple of like cardboard pieces, so like because of static it kind of got stuck to some of the and like in some of the packaging, so that's a little different. But this one here is, it says like e.l.f. is cruelty free, which we all love. I absolutely love a cruelty free product. Animals don't need makeup, so there's no reason why you should be testing them on animals, in my opinion. e.l.f. liquid matte lipstick in the color Coffee. This is this one. And I wanted like a dark nude because I seen somebody on TikTok use a dark, almost brown nude colored lipstick, and the eye look that she had and the lipstick that she was using was almost this color, and it looked so beautiful. I honestly can't remember who she was, but if I remember who she was, I will put it in here somewhere. And then I also have the matte liquid lipstick in Smoky Taupe, because I wanted another kind of like darky nude. I've been kind of going towards like more dark nude colors, but I also got the iconic Red Carpet Red. Everybody has to have a flaming red lipstick in their makeup kit, rather you just mainly do nudes or whatever, because you never know when you're gonna need one, so it's always good to have one. So that's why I got one, and it's actually the moisturizing lipstick, so it's not gonna leave my lips feeling dry or cracked, or because I know there's some lipsticks that are very brutal for your lips, or they show all the like scars and everything that you'll have on your lips, and I don't think this will do that. I tried some on earlier and it was actually a different color that I had, and it felt amazing. It was very light, so we'll go from there. This is the third last product I have in this box, and it is the primer infused blush in the shade Always Cheeky. I've actually seen quite a few like influencers use like even this shade alone, but I've heard quite a few good things about this, and I don't like to look almost like a circus clown or like a rodeo clown with like the bright red cheeks. Like I'd much rather it be easier to blend into my bronzer. I've heard that it's buildable and that it's actually very subtle, so it's good for when, you know, like in the colder seasons when you want to add a little bit more flush to your cheeks, or yeah. I got this metallic flare highlighter in the color White Gold. I've heard that this is buildable, but it's not really blinding. I guess this is a common thing to get from e.l.f. highlighters, is that they're not as blinding as you would hope, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Last but not least in this box, the Blush Gems, I think that's this shade name, Blush Gems Baked Highlighter. So we'll see how those two go. This one here seems almost a little bit too dark, but you never really know how dark a highlighter is until you swatch it, and I haven't even gotten it out of the box yet. So, all right, box number 2. So the first thing I have in here to pull out is my Jet Set Hydration Kit. I was not aware it was the travel kit when I first got it. I was thinking it was gonna be full size. This was one of the more pricey items that I got. I honestly don't remember how much it was. I thought it was on the box, but it's not. Actually, I'm gonna open this up to show you like some of the sizes here, because I honestly thought that it was bigger, but that's my mistake. It's not like it was advertised wrong. It was, I didn't read properly the sizes. Obviously, this is the smallest thing in here. It's the illuminating eye cream, but like, look how tiny. It's like itty bitty. I'm actually afraid to like set this down somewhere, because I honestly probably leave it. I'm gonna put it on the box. It actually like, it's so light it doesn't even like fold the cardboard down. It just kind of sits on top, so okay. This thing here is a daily face cleanser, which there's probably about a week's worth in there, so. I mean, this is you know what, this is actually pretty good. that it was only a small one, because if it doesn't play well with my skin, then it's not like I have to commit to an entire bottle of it. I'm actually just getting like the tester sizes is actually a pretty good idea, considering I've never tried it before, so I don't know if my skin's gonna have like a bad reaction to it, or like it could be good, it could be bad. So either way, it's pretty good that I actually did get the tester sizes, so that I'm not, or well, like the travel sizes rather, not the tester sizes, so I can actually get kind of like a feel for it before I actually commit to using this for my skincare routine, if I decide to use it for my skincare routine. So this one here is a nourishing night cream. So this one here is a little bit bigger than the eye cream itself. This one's probably about twice as big. I'm actually gonna open this because it wasn't sealed when I opened it, just so you know. Yeah, it smells like a face cream. It's not overly fragranced, it's not like choking on it when you're smelling it type thing, but it's a face cream. It smells like a face cream. This thing right here is a prep and hydrate balm. This one actually has a cap on it, like a safety cap. When I opened it, it actually had like this little, oh, that smells almost like grandma's bathroom, you know, like that potpourri smell. Yeah, I have a daily hydration moisturizer here, and so that's what the little applicator looks like. Oh, this one actually has a little bit more of a pleasant smell to it. I'm dry right here, so I'm just gonna try it in a little patch right here, because I do have like somewhat sensitive skin. So this one also kind of smells like grandma's bathroom. Like, that's like the best description I can give, is grandma's bathroom. Like, I don't even know how else to say it. Anyway, okay, so there's a lot in this box. There's more big stuff in here. I guess the first things I'm gonna pull out are my sponges. I got these two things, which is the blending sponge. I got two blending sponges. One is apparently a no-name, so maybe I should keep that box, it's kind of iconic. And then the other one is teal, so my camera's not gonna focus because it's an asshole. But I just dropped the other beauty blender on the floor. Ooh. I think my face might be burning. I'm just gonna have to watch this area here in the monitor and see if it gets like too red or puffy. Well, then there's this one here, the Total Face Sponge from e.l.f. This one, I've seen like a lot of people use one that looks like this, so you can kind of get a rough idea of how the shape looks. So I got one of these because I've never actually used one that looked like this, so yeah. And there's this thing in here. I got the Matte Magic Setting Spray. This Magic Matte Setting Spray, I did not realize, because I'm kind of new at this whole thing, I haven't really been doing like full face makeup for all that long, but the more matte stuff you put on your face, the drier it's going to be. So this stuff right here might actually be a little bit too dry for my face, like too drying for my face. I probably should have went with the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Spray. However, I am gonna give it a try because it is summer, so I am gonna be sweating. I am gonna be a little bit more oily, and this might actually be exactly what I need for the summer, but for the winter, I might need something a little bit more hydrating, so we'll see. I have a matte foundation, I have a matte setting powder, like a matte, actually I have right here, the matte setting powder in the color, oh, light, in the tone light, because I wanted something that wasn't going to completely like whitewash my face. And because I have such a darker colored than what I'm used to, I have the sand colored foundation, and I didn't want it to make it like too light for my skin tone, so I got the color light instead of white or translucent. I also have this HD Powder Soft Luminance. I'm not entirely sure how to use this properly for your skin, so I'm just gonna read the back here. High definition loose powder creates soft focus effect on skin. Help mask fine lines and imperfections for radiant looking complexion. New and improved design with open and closed inner dial. Helps control amount of product dispense mess free. And it just shows you how to actually like use it. This is just like gonna give you like a little bit of a glowier finish. So I'm assuming this is also a finishing powder, but it's gonna give me more of a glowy look instead of a matte look. So maybe I can actually use this with my matte setting spray if it's too drying. Maybe, we'll see. Oh, I've heard absolute wonders about this primer. It's apparently not as good as the putty primer from e.l.f., but this is the blemish control because I know I have like spots, like blemishy spots all over my face right now. My skin is not in the best of places. So it actually has salicylic acid, whatever. The acid you need for acne treatment. It actually has that in there, so that's actually pretty good. Considering I know like if I start wearing a lot of makeup on my face, I know that I tend to break out a lot more. So actually having this as my primer will probably help that cause, and I'm hoping, I don't know, my theory was if I put this on my face, I'm gonna break out less, considering it's blemish control. So we'll see if it works. Yeah, moving on. Anyway, I also got this primer infused bronzer in the color Forever Sunkissed. This might, I don't know, we'll see how this goes. This actually kind of looks like a little bit of a light shade, but I don't like to like really cut my contour. Like if I'm gonna use this for contouring, I don't really like to really cut my contour in because I do have more of like a rounder face. So to me, it just kind of looks a little weird. So I got the Volumizing and Defining Mascara in the color Jet Black. Because like I said, I don't really do like glamorous looks yet. My camera stopped recording, so here we go. Okay, now what I have here in my hand is other lip products that I got. And I'm actually very, very excited about this one. So I have 2 liquid lips here. Oh, my bad. That is not a liquid lip. I have 1 liquid lip here, which this one here is Blackout, because I've actually never owned a black liquid lip before. And I'm 24 years old and this is my first black lipstick. Yay. But this one here is in the color Cheeky. It's more of like an orangey, dark nude, orangey, dark browny kind of nude color. So like I said, I've been kind of like leaning more towards dark nudes for some reason. This one here, I've actually never had a lipstick in this color either because I was told when I was younger that oranges were 100% not my color. I bought an Orange Dream moisturizing lipstick. I don't know how this is gonna go. I figured, let's break it before I even get to use it. I figured what I would do is I would try this out once I'm in like full makeup and see if this would go better for like summer or fall kind of colors. I don't know, it's an extra color to add to my makeup bag in case I'm feeling a little cheeky one day. Cheeky's already a color. The last lip product that I have in my e.l.f. haul is this dark brown velvet matte lipstick. So I'm not entirely sure if this dries down or not. I'm assuming not. I'm hoping that it's full coverage. Okay, so now on to my absolute favorite part of makeup, and this is why I went a little bit crazy with this stuff. The eyes. So I showed you guys that I showed you guys that I got the Rosegold Nude, but I also got the Rosegold Sunset, and look at this palette. I'm not gonna open it right yet, but just look at those colors. Here we go, look at those colors. Like the amount of looks I can do with that, oh my gosh. Like this right here, I can imagine already so many fall looks I can do with this. I'm actually incredibly excited for both of these palettes because it's like, you got like the big, bad, big sister and then like the conservative little sister, and I'm a huge fan of Rosegold, so woo. I also got both Chromatic eyeshadow palettes. I got Posh Peacock and Bird of Paradise. These here look like they're going to be absolutely amazing. And I am going to point out that I bought these all myself. I was not sent these by e.l.f. in any way. Like I'm literally just starting out with the whole makeup thing. I don't even know if I'm gonna be a beauty blogger or anything like that, beauty vlogger or anything. I just really have started to gain a love for makeup. All I do is literally sit and watch makeup tutorials from Jamie French. Anyway, this is one palette that I got. These are actually the last things in this box, by the way. I ended up getting all 3. This one here is the new Classics. And these ones here actually do have shade names in the palette itself. This kind of smells like the eye cream. And I find that this is such a warm, loving palette. I love how there's the cool colors over here, and then there's like a transition into like the warmer colors over here. This would be absolutely perfect for somebody like me that I don't want to always be doing glam looks all the time. Could probably use every single day, and I really appreciate that. I love how it actually has like looks on the back that you could try. So there's actually like a 1, 2, and a 3 there. That's kind of like a goldy kind of color. I'm just gonna, oh my god, look at that. That is insane. Wow, okay. I was not expecting that. Wow, okay, that is incredibly pigmented. I was not expecting that. I've seen so many people raving about this. I honestly didn't know what to expect because there's some, like, pictures can be misleading, and I was kind of like, okay, well, some of these pictures look like this palette is kind of underwhelming when it comes to its colors, and then there's others that it's like, this looks like it's a highly, highly pigmented palette, and honestly, to look at it in person, I'm incredibly impressed. This is the Opposites Attract palette. My lighting and everything else is just, like, it's kind of new still, like, I'm kind of working on it. Like, I apologize, like, if it's really hard to hear me and stuff because I don't really have the best setup at the moment. I hope that my setup can actually do this palette justice because it is actually gorgeous. I don't know if you can see all of the colors there, but that is a gorgeous palette. It's got the cooler tones here, the warmer tones here, like it says on the actual thing, Opposites Attract. I'm excited to use this palette. Last but certainly not least, this is a palette that I was kind of debating on actually buying rather, because I never really knew how I would incorporate it into an everyday look. However, I'm just not really going to give a crap. I'm gonna try using this palette as much as possible anyway, and this is the 18 Hit Wonders palette. Just take a look at that. Like, this color here, I absolutely have to swatch. It's called Vibrant, and it's like a silver kind of, oh my god. Oh, hello, silver. Wow, like Silver Surfer kind of, like, holy. I got it like on both my fingers now. It's highly pigmented. Okay, I'm impressed by that one for sure. I need to use that in my inner corner at some point. I love the color story in this. Like, I just, like I said, like, I was having a little bit of a difficulty debating if I was actually gonna get this palette or not because it's not colors I regularly use. I think my first look I'm gonna do is going to be with this palette. So, very excited about it. That was the last thing in the boxes. So if you've made it to the end of my video, I want to thank you very much. This was my first video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know whatever else you guys would like to see me do, what palettes you would like to see me use. I'm mainly just going to be using e.l.f. products because that's literally all I have right now. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, comment what you would like to see me do as a look, what palette you'd like to see me use, and I will do my best. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.